CG the label, CG the motherfucking military. The morning after show, come check them out. Every weekend they had the dopest indie artists, you know what I'm saying? The dopest indie artists. So shout out to my man Elway, shout out to Shady, shout out to the whole morning after. This is your boy, Yolarro Lucciani, CG the label, CG the military. Come see it.
And you was in the armed forces, you saw the Camel, you learned about the Camel, you liked the Camel, and without even really thinking about it, you had picked this image to be your brand, and then you said your sergeant told you, like, I don't even think you really understand what you doing.
Eat it out the mud, tried to work a 9 to 5, this shit ain't built for thugs like us. Trout beach, we beat the block up like our lead and move our feet, we run the streets like a track meet, but I ain't never...
Teachers, doctors, firefighters, you know, I was in the military for 6 years. So shout out to my brothers, you know what I'm saying, still out there on the front lines doing that, you know what I'm saying, they carrying the load. So everybody can relate to carrying the load. So this was where it originally started on my first tour overseas, you know what I'm saying. So I started it over there and I just sort of kind of like grasped that concept of like not giving up. I grabbed it from the Camel, I mean, so, and that's the beauty about the Camel, it has that ability to carry the load, you know what I mean, that's what it's known for. It's the only mammal that can go 7 days with no food, no water, no nourishment, you know what I'm saying? No, and it's just gonna keep going carrying that load. So us
they have like
humans
multiple
gotta do
stomachs, don't they? Or something?
on their back or something.
Yeah, I know they carry water in the humps, but I thought they had multiple stomachs. But don't, you know, I be watching.
And you know what? They like it's different. Like I've been seeing like lately, like the Camel been. I don't know. Maybe it's because I got the clothing line, but I just been seeing it like branded like real heavy, like on like black stuff. Though, you know what I'm saying? Like on stuff that's like, you know what I'm saying, like directed towards the culture. And I think it's like when I had first started, I was overseas. One of my sergeants at the time, I was young, like you know what I'm saying. I was a young nigga at the time, overseas, and he was like, man, look. When I first started, until I like first pressed up my first little thing, he was like, I want to buy that from you right now. He was a Mason. He was like, you don't even know how deep that is. You know, you don't even know how deep the Camel actually is, but the fact that you just picked it out of it, like, you know what I'm saying? You got something right there. You know what I'm saying? So, I learned something new about the Camel and about, you know what I'm saying, its ability and how I apply it to my everyday life every day. It's beautiful.
That's amazing that you say something like that because I just got back from Hawaii and I think I was saying that I thought I saw a dove and you know out here you ain't about to see nothing like that. So yeah, but I'm just talking about like regular look up, like them flying. I'm like, is that a dove? You know, and my sister, I can't remember what it's called, but she said look up like basically like what seeing certain animals means.
Right.
And she was like, I think that means like death or something. I'm like,
Crow. I think a crow.
Crow means death. Yeah, like the raven.
Yeah, but
a crow.
Hell no.
Yeah. For real? You be looking over your shoulder, you see a crow.
If a bird fly in your house, that means death.
Oh shit. Okay.
Does that mean a bird flying in the house mean that?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Damn.
Wait,
what school y'all went to?
What? They said, where they teach this at?
Oh, maybe I went to this school.
That's crazy. But
that's some black religion, though. That's from religion.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But the dove means like like I think spirituality, like your angels, God, like the people around you, like they're watching you. You have something good to do out there. You know, something like that was positive. So I was like, fuck you, you don't need that bitch. You know, but so that's dope. Like, you know, you should. I don't know if you had like looked up what the Camel means. Yeah. Like you said, the Mason, like, you know, you must have known something like that.
I have, like, I'm a Camel fanatic, like, but I look at it from like a different aspect. Like, I don't just look at it, and this, like, now that we doing this, I'm gonna go look at it from a Discovery Channel aspect. But I just be looking at like the journey of the Camel. You know what I'm saying? Like where it came from and the shit that it has done. You know what I'm saying? Like, the, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying like the shit that it's done, as it. Junk got some concepts to it, like the Prophet Muhammad, not the Prophet Muhammad. What is it? What's the book? Jesus Christ. It is the Prophet Muhammad, but I was just reading up on it, and I was reading up on Islam. I'm a Christian, but I was reading up on it, and it was just like he rode into town on the back of a camel, and he said everybody was like, "Hey, can you come live here? Can you come live here? We know how cool you are, how powerful you are, how much shit you got going on." Mm-hmm. And they was like, "Can you come live here?" He was like, "No, I'm not going. Where I'm going to build a temple is wherever this camel stops at." And I was just reading, I was like, "Damn, that's cool." And he was just saying like, wherever this camel stop, This where the first temple is gonna be built at. You know what I'm saying? So I be looking at it for like concepts and look, you know what I'm saying,
Stuff
shit
like
like that. Yeah,
Okay.
and I be like, damn, that's deep.
Yeah,
And this
that's
before I even got into. This is after I started the brand. I just
Yeah.
started digging inside. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, okay, that's deep.
Yeah.
I can run with it.
Yeah, I was about to say, so it sounds like you were definitely like aligned and connected and like you were supposed to start this. you
Yeah,
know?
right. I
You
feel destined and shit. I feel like
Goes
it was
back to
destined.
faith.
So Chameleon Gym is a branch off of Camel Gang. It's actually the female version of Camel Gang. So Camel Gang
Turn it
really
off.
Camel Gang started in 2014. By 2016, you know what I'm saying, I had got nominated for Designer of the Year in Memphis.
Okay.
Shout out to Rico Owens and the whole organization, that whole team. But so after we started, now we're at the point now that like we get a lot of females who shop online to be buying it for their sons and stuff, the kids basically. But you know how females dress, they'll put on the water clothes too. But they've been pressing my issue about getting some female clothes. You know what I'm saying? They want something that represent them. Like, we carry the load too. We carry the load more than you. So I'm like, okay, I got you. So me and Baby sat down and she came up with a dope concept. Baby is Bangkok Ether on Instagram, but we came up with this dope. She came up with it actually. It's Chameleon Gym, and it's dope. Like everything that we do has to be one CG, like it's gotta have that CG brand, and two, it just can't be like no off the wall dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta have a meaning. Like, think about it. Don't just come in and say no. It's gotta be something that's got some depth to it. So. Chameleon Gym, we are launching Chameleon Gym. What's that motto again, babe?
The camouflage treasure.
The camouflage treasure. So Chameleon Gym, camouflage treasure is a new branch of Camel Gang clothing, carrying those. So ladies, be on the lookout for that.
I do like that diamond in the rough.
The diamond in the rough, that's what I got.
They were there, I got.
He's like, that's what I got, me a diamond in the rough. You feel me? You know, rep your queen. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Absolutely, as you should. So, tell us about Trap Marathon, third project out now.
Trap Marathon. Well, actually, this what they've been waiting on. Trap Marathon, what they've been waiting on. It's not out now. I'm came here today so I can drop the official date. I wanted to drop the official date.
Cold cuts, I sent them to the morgue, not the butcher, then some cuts. Then some cold cuts, I sent them to the butcher, not the morgue. This go. Shut all that bitch shit up, a real nigga talking. Grape Street in my cup, free who kid, I'm Melina Holland. Feeling like.
The official date is gonna be February 12th for Trap Marathon. It's gonna be my third project. It's gonna be a dope project. Presented by you, of course, CG the label. I got some big features on there. I always keep like some big features, but they don't be like these headline type features, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be solid hood, you know what I'm saying, features. I like the hood. I love the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from. So when it's time to like rip or when it's time to elevate or put on.
No fine print on. You got big features.
Yeah, I got big features. That's what it is. Yeah, I got big features, period. You know what I'm saying?
Don't explain shit.
Hey, big dogs.
Oh, and just to let you know, Dope Man was in rotation up here.
Dope Man was in rotation?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That way.
Yeah, we definitely had it up here. I'm like, yeah, Yolarro be going.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then, like, Tiffany was talking about Affirm. Like I always said, don't put no fine print on big features. That's just what it is. Facts. Speak that.
One of the big features.
E54321, let her pimp speak. B5 phone don't like, but she just have fun. That nigga playing tough. The first to run, I ain't gonna dump his FREEGAME. E54321, let her pimp speak. B5 phone don't like, but she just have fun.
One of our newest artists is to CG the label, which is Asthmatic. He been turned up down here in LA, but now, you know what I'm saying, he with the team now. We moving proper, so we got a banger. That 5, it's what it's called. Free Game, that's what it's called. I be tripping sometimes. Free Game gonna be on there featuring my boy Asthmatic. It's gonna be dope. I be the same way I do my concepts, like on everything. Like, I don't just like try to like drop like bullshit, but I know I gotta entertain, you know what I'm saying? I know that if I'm gonna make some clothes, I want it to be deep, but I also know that you're gonna want to wear it, you know what I'm saying? So, same when I'm making my music. I know you want to hear it, but I'm also gonna put what I want to put inside. I'm putting some, you know what I'm saying, gems in there. So,
Absolutely. Put the medicine in the can.
Exactly. So, Trap Marathon, like I was saying, my third project is on the way. This joint gonna be dope. I really feel like I'm starting to feel myself in this joint. and I think it's about time. I'm really just feeding them, you know what I'm saying, right now. I think it's probably gonna, after this one, I'm gonna kind of like put them on pause. I only really started rapping this a year now. So it's make a year now that I've been actually putting out music. It's my third project.
So when you came on, you was fresh in the rap game.
Yeah, I was fresh.
Yeah.
I
remember you saying that now too.
Fresh in LA.
Fresh in LA. But I've been on the scene though. Like I've been working the scene. I've been so CG the label. So when after I started Camel Gang, I started controlling Gravity Music. And it's a dope ass concept. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that can hold you down in life is gravity. So you control gravity, nothing can hold you down. So CG the label.
I saw you put at the bottom of the mixtape cover.
Yeah. So this controlling gravity. This is my label. So first I started the clothing line. I started the label. So I was already like in the music industry. I had Trip Star. He a big artist out right now down south. I worked with him, groomed him, and got him ready to sign him the paper route. I worked with Zilla, with CMG Count. I worked with the whole Murder Squad, the whole free band count, like that whole free band count. All that young artists, like we grown like all of that, you know what I'm saying, young artists. Shout out to Mac Critter, shout out Free My Boy Who Kid Go. Lil 007 on the way, he like turned up right now. See, everything dropped is like stupid. But I was already on the scene. I was already kind of like working and knowing what was going on. So after doing it, after putting all these artists on, like they shining right now. Like Memphis is like shining right now. And in 2016, I was like, when they had nominated me for Designer of the Year, I really was bubbling on grooming these young artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I was grooming these young artists. All these young artists you hearing coming out of Memphis, I was their grooming process. You know what I'm saying? Making sure when they say Designer of the Year, they mean I really was dressing the city. You know what I'm saying? Like I was showing a little young dude, look, this how you dress, this how you put on and get ready for the interview. I had Block Boy JB sign to control and grab. You know what I'm saying? I had Action Pack. That's my nephew. Like I was already on the scene working it in. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in it. It's my third project, and I'm just letting them know like it's a trap marathon. Like it don't stop. You know what I'm saying? The trap ain't just like dope and cracking, sitting in the trap house. Trapping is just like it's in your workplace. You know what I'm saying? It's what your hustle, what you working yourself out of. You know what I'm saying? So and you just got to keep going. The marathon is so deep because the marathon goes back to the count of the count of the count. Like you got to keep on going. It's not a race. It's a marathon. So you know what I mean. But that whole little concept of the trap marathon gonna be Yolarro Lucciani. It's gonna be dope.
I feel that. I like that you always people, when you think of marathon, a lot of people think Nipsey.
Right. That's my dog.
Yeah, so that's a good concept to be tied to as well. But also, I like that you said, trap doesn't have to necessarily be a bad thing. A lot of people think, trap house, drugs, but it's really just what your hustle is, what you do. Your trap could be like yours, apparel initially, or your trap could be selling wigs, hair, whatever. So it doesn't have to be doing nails.
Right. Like this is a trap, like the studio, like you know what I'm saying, like this little space right here, like this is a trap, like I'm going to deep, you know what I'm saying, like this how y'all feel. Y'all come here like, I'm finna go hustle, I'm finna go make it happen, I'm finna go flip this and turn it to, you know what I'm saying? So just to have like big concept, this what the trap is. I hate when people like get like one-minded, like I'm like even when I started my clothing line, Camel Gang, it was a lot of people. I was doing business, powerful people. And there was some big people, and that was like when I first came in. Of course, white America, they eat up like, this little young black dude from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Got his own little clothing line. Let's get behind it, so we can. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really feel like it was that, but this what was. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was going on. And that was like, well, the word gang, like it's too aggressive and it's too, you know what I'm saying? I was like it shows that you want, like it shows where your mind is like closed in. Like I gotta be open minded to your shit. When I say something like gang, you wanna be, that's too, no, you wanna be open minded to it. And I feel like trap like this same way. Like when I say I'm trapping, you don't gotta come, we need to go get the police and try to like, no, you be open minded, try to get an understanding of what I'm saying by trapping, you know what I'm saying? So this what the trap marathon is, like it ain't just about dope cracking, you know what I'm saying? But
bitch, I'm flexing. Bitch, I'm flexing. I can't take a day off, the workload we stretching. Even on a slow, they take the shooters for a stretch. I can't really
a CEO, being a boss, being a dude at the top and trying to make sure that everything is, you know what I'm saying, working out, working, you know what I'm saying? So,
Speaking of work,
right.
we got a song from you called Work.
Ooh, that is a banger.
Hello.
We actually got two songs. We got Work and Cold Cuts.
And Cold Cuts, they Cold Cuts.
My favorite subway song. Cold Cuts.
And look, the song Work, they're trying to say dope. Like when you hear it, it sounds nothing like Yolarro Lucciani. It's about nothing. This is nothing like nothing that I've ever dropped in my life. But when you hear it, I'm talking like when my partners them heard it, they were like, "Who the fuck is that? Chris Brown?"
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez. That's Tory Lanez.
Shit, what's up with
I'm feeling like David.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all know how jiggle folks go. Y'all know how they dope them was. So there was like a so trapped up, like you had to catch it. So but this next one is like.
Tell me what kind of weed you was on when you said that shit.
Y'all, we was
Yeah,
lit.
that
That
gas,
whole day we was
nigga.
lit though. That whole day when we went to the studio, I had went to my old head Craig house. He got the little spot over there. Craig. He sit back. Yeah, Craig. You know Craig.
Wait, oh, Philly? Yeah. On 91st? You know him too? No way. That's the low. Wait, no, when you know him?
He said you know him too.
I pull up over there, you know, we get to drinking. Every time I'm in Cali, you take care of me. It's like any type of drugs, any type of medicine that I need, I go get right.
How much
Get right. And man, we went to the studio. My boy them had me lit that day. We had, you know what I'm saying, baby go with me every fucking where I go. Yeah, her sight. So we locked in the studio. We
My pay for that later, but
she kicked me out of a bunch of bullshit, but but she was there, and we was going lit. So when we was making the song work, Ass Matter, he was like, he had already had the beat. Now they be on like some Cali cool vibes. I be on some trap type vibes, but he be bringing me out my shell and making me, you know what I'm saying? Like, now we make this type, yeah. So when he played this, he was like, we need to make something for the females, make them move, make them get around. I'm like, oh, okay. And because I'm from down south, I instantly thought about, you know what I'm saying, taking it to like the David Ruffin them types, you know what I'm saying, tempo. So it's something different. My grandma would like it. I know they don't like it. I know my older people gonna catch it. My young people, oh, they talk.
it came up work, so I keep thinking Rihanna. I feel that. So you got, and then we got Cold Cuts.
What's that one?
Because it says Cold Cuts birthday freestyle.
That was when John dropped on my birthday. When I be out here in Cali, my life in Memphis is totally different from my life in California. Like in Memphis, it's like I'm like, I don't know, like it's like straight business. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like, and I done broke this shit down. Like it's more. I got more time in California. I got like in Memphis, the day end too soon versus when we in California. I really this interview. I still got a bunch of more bullshit to go do before the sun go down. Yeah. But out here in Cali, I just be lit. I forgot where I was going with
Your birthday freestyle.
Our birthday freestyle. It was lit. So it was my first birthday out here in California. My partner took me to this party. I threw up every fucking word, you know, just because I wanted to. But it was lit though. Right after that, we went to the studio. And we just went straight here, birthday freestyle.
All right, let's go to the studio.
This gonna be worth making the tape about.
I had never threw it because I wanted to.
Wait a minute.
Never. It's my motherfucking day. Y'all gonna clean up after me today. I clean up after y'all and make sure shit is running smooth.
That's what the Camel for. They clean up.
Hey, lick that shit.
On my birthday, I'm gonna get so fucked up.
That's why you nigga.
The
Camel is life. They carry water.
That's a long ass music.
That's a different kind of
By
way.
Yolarro Lucciani.
Ani.
I don't know. I just keep on there, man. Lucciani, we got Work, and then we got Cold Cuts.
We'll be right back.
And we about to go get a cold cut right now.
Point, you know, it's still guided in some way. You know, so that's an amazing.
For the new people coming in the game, like the receivers that's coming in the game now after Odell Beckham, Now I gotta have blonde hair already. I gotta be hitting the corner, gotta have rhythm. My daddy didn't teach me how to fucking have rhythm. He taught me how to fucking catch. He told me to stop on the dime, turn around, catch the ball, sit in and take it to the house. But now I gotta have all this fuck shit so I can sell tickets because and it's
about
just
the show.
so it's like stuff like
But
this.
see, this comes back around in the Camel game. That's what makes your brand and your journey so much better and more exciting, more for the people. Whatever you want to put on it, that just makes it. What's the exact? I'm trying to think of an exact word. Just more authentic, real.
Authentic,
Because you express. I always talk about this on the show. I love when the artist comes and their story is organic. Yours is organic. That's some organic shit because a lot of times when people do something that's big, that's supposed to be here, they don't realize what they're doing.
Right.
Because it's almost like instinctive. You going off instinct.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So shit like that is dope. That shit that these niggas is doing nowadays, that shit whack.
Yeah.
Like you use the perfect word, belligerent. Like what it come really?
Yeah, that shit.
Like really?
That shit way out of the way. But that's where hip hop, that's where music gets you. That's where like I guess when I say it though, it make me sound stupid, but entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And I guess
yes.
It's to each his own.
You don't sound stupid, bro, because that's exactly what it is.
But
it is entertainment for sure.
It's almost like I got in. It's just like a football player. Like I got in the game to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what LeBron James basically saying. Like I got in the game to play basketball, but aside from that, you know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have to do all this shanties. I shouldn't have to smile for these, do all this bullshit. If I'm good at what I'm doing, shit, just let me be good at what I'm doing. Why I gotta do what they doing and what they? I gotta be good at all this shit too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do photo shoots. I gotta be pretty. I gotta make blow in my hair. I got like, come on, no. But and I'm not even doing it to. It's entertainment, but it's more so to inform you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to tell you something. I'm trying to let you know something. Now I want it to be when you taking it, like you know what I'm saying, you chilling. Let me get something that's information. Cause that's how I be at times. You know what I'm saying? Like I just catch a vibe and be like, I want to watch something that's gonna feed my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to God. He's so cool with it.
Try real hard, hustle. I ain't never had no job, muscle. I'm smoking it at the jar. I keep a gun, extra clips in the car. Nigga go hate when I see that you fall. Nigga be mad, I go wish they were on. I put that bitch on the floor in the couch. Yeah, she like to freak to my song. We got more flavors than Skittles. Might pop me a jigger, then work me a play through the middle. Look, cause it might kill him. But my uncle never forgive me, but fuck it is what it is. Money's my motivation, chasing paper, smoking Asian vapors with an Asian lady. Say she know Mr. Miyagi, put me a Mr. Miyagi. Cop a Maserati out for the profit. Bitch say she love me.
Yeah, that's how you should be. Hey.
I was thinking, cause me and baby, like, we had a little situation. I'm like, damn, like, when the fuck did this shit started? What we do? And he just really had let me know, like, when you had nothing, you know what I'm saying? And this is his biggest thing, like, when you have nothing, I want you to seek understanding, you know what I'm saying? Seek manna from on high. And that's what it is, like, seek understanding. And I'm gonna feed you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feed you. And, I just be thinking like sometimes like you just be in that mode, like I just want something to feed my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I just want something. I don't want no food. I'm hungry, but I don't want no food. I'm hungry, but I don't want no money. I'm hungry. I don't want to go chasing it. I want to just sit down and just get like a deeper understanding. You know
Spiritual hunger.
Yeah. So shout out to him.
That reminds me of the story. I think it might be Solomon. I think it's Solomon, where God asked him, or God told him, like, ask of me what you will. Like, basically, you can ask me whatever you want. Yeah. And he was basically like, on some, like, you can have riches or wisdom. And Solomon basically was like, give me the wisdom. Because if I have the wisdom on how to get the riches, the riches are never far, you know, but it's easy for us to be like, just give me the money.
Right,
like,
exactly.
Like EDD, just give me, and then I'm going to make a song about it. You know, like, it's, like you said, it's more about the deeperness behind it.
And we cliche, though. I feel like we bullshit, and it's cliche if we say, oh, yeah, I would have took the wisdom, too. Like, come on, be real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say, when God say riches, nigga, he ain't talking about, like, a few million. He talking about whatever your situation is right now. You're rich from that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your definition of rich is, like when I was a young nigga, when I was a little kid, I used to think that my uncle and them was rich because they had nice cars and they had a nice house. Now I'm grown, I got nice cars and got a nice house, and no, I'm not motherfucking rich. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own what rich is. So it's easy for me to say, oh yeah, God put me in that situation. Of course I'm gonna pick the wisdom. I don't know, God, because I'm in this situation now.
Right.
The rap game telling me right now, you put a diamond in your head, you're gonna be rich.
Right.
But that ain't the wisdom part of it. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the actual what you actually going through to get the actual understanding of it. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of
it's fact. You know, I mean, the wisdom and or knowledge of self,
right.
which is like, who am I really? Not this motherfucker to put a diamond in the head.
Right.
And I'm not gonna make you or allow you to make me feel like that's what I need to do in order to fit in, to be accepted, to be seen.
Right.
You know, I'm not shucking and driving for you.
Right.
My ancestors did that. We're
Right.
not doing that anymore.
Right.
So, you know, what you're saying is facts. What you're saying is all facts. And I hope, you know, people are listening, you know, and they understand and you know that
we're gonna keep pounding in their head.
authenticity is where it's at. Yeah. Go into yourself. Absolutely. So, what's one thing that, or not one thing, or what's something you're grateful for?
Something I'm grateful for.
It don't have to be one thing.
It's so cold, but it's understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like understanding. And what I don't have understanding of, I don't go directly into hating it. I seek understanding for it. You know what I'm saying? So my relationship with God is like the most, like, he just like right before I'm finna do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let me get an understanding of what I'm finna do. So, understanding.
That's amazing. That was something similar to the Tiffany's. So that's you know, that's the energy and the vibe that's in the room and the air for sure. So that's amazing. I think it's in high demand, high supply right now. People really looking to understand themselves, to really see what it means for me personally to be happy. Like not what, like you said, what the industry's saying it is, or what society says, or what my homies are saying. Like what really makes me happy. If it's me sitting at home with Bae watching whatever, printing up shirts, that's what the fuck it is.
Right.
Like,
my kingdom. Right.
It don't have to be accepted by whatever. That's what's happy to me.
And I think it's getting closer back. I think it's gonna get back to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's to that point, it's just not for us. Like it's gonna get to that point for black people where, you know what I'm saying, the realness, not the bullshit. Like I'm starting to see it now. She be showing me down, making me watch all these sitcoms on Hulu and Netflix and shit, and I'm like, damn, okay, that's deep. Okay, it's starting to come around a little bit. For us, you know what I'm saying? It ain't happening.
Dog, she a boss hoe, she want a boss nigga, she like to run, she got a big heart and like a dick hard, it clear her conscience. Just hold that pussy down, baby, I'll be right back. You too good for these niggas, came out the hood with killers, had to remove my feelings for you, they right back. For you, they right back.
Atlanta. And he got some. Man, we just started watching it. Man, we are literally on season 1. Atlanta. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's on Netflix.
Don't bring up Lovecraft Country.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't bring that. Y'all, look.
It's like, damn it, another 6 hours.
It's only
Y'all gonna bring another mixtape out there.
it's only in its first season, but it's made by J.J. Abrams and Jordan Peele. So that just gives you
That's a good one, TG.
I want some freedom like that though. Why I can't have freedom like that? You know what I'm saying?
It's called,
I want that type of shit where I can. Because they bring like raw hood shit. So with the concept that you, if you ain't black, you don't understand it. Like how white people used to do it. Like you have seen white commercials. You ain't white.
Hold on. The guest is speaking. Go ahead.
If you ain't white, like back then, you know what I'm saying? Like when you used to watch like shit on TV and commercials and shit like that, like they was catered to like appeal to your eye. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna catch everybody's eye. But the gems are for white people. You know what I'm saying? Like the hidden messages are for white people. So now when white people are watching shit like Atlanta, they watching it like, oh, this is a great show. Hey, it's cool. But they missing the gem. So now it's like it's
especially with that show, because it's very sarcastic.
Hell yeah. If you don't
watch that shit, you gonna be like, this nigga's crazy, bro.
Like old boy, Lakeith's character. I can't remember his name. He's just a weirdo. Like that nigga.
Paperboy homeboy. What is his fucking name?
What is his name? The one that started dancing at the club. That's Nigerian. What's his name?
The fuck, or I don't know. I don't remember that. But the episode where the nigga riding around, he's supposed to be trying to get some weed. They just he rode the nigga around everywhere to do, whatever.
The
trader.
Haircut.
No, it's haircut. Yeah.
What about the alligator in the house?
Yeah, the alligator in the house.
What? Y'all telling us.
The haircut episode was jokes, though, man.
Hilarious.
Because I actually know barbers like that. Like, nigga, you don't fucking just cut my
I can't wait to see
I'm there for 2 hours, nigga.
Oh my God.
When you see that episode, you gonna be like, that's what fucking
This
talking
is the
about?
thing that they talking about in this show right here. He talking about the barbershop is only open up on Thursdays. And nigga, it's never on Thursdays. I'm finna count, but nah, he put me in the though. He keep me looking right though. When he do actually,
All these niggas up in here.
it's the whole team. It's the
All these
You
season.
gonna definitely like that episode, man.
This nigga say Mac Daddy Barbershop. Oh, I done heard it all.
But like you said,
I done heard
a
it
lot
all.
of times the gyms now are for us. So
Right.
it's like, well, what the way you put it made me think of like slavery time when they was singing.
We had the conversation last time.
But they're really communicating. You know,
They
so
talking
it's
about
like
gyms and rubies. You talking about I be at the gym too.
they don't even know that they're helping us
Right.
talk to each other on a mass level.
Right.
You know, on some, which y'all
Right, like somebody like Nat Turner. He had to be, and I don't know if it's cliche when I say it now, but he had to be Uzi Vert with the dam in his head, so they can give him the right to be the head preacher to go from plantation to plantation. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Uzi wake up and you know what I'm saying. He got a bigger
agenda.
Yeah, a bigger agenda,
When he
but
Malcolmed up and saw that it was bullshit.
exactly.
I'm finna fuck all y'all up.
That's what usually happens to them. That's the way around it too.
That's a fact. Okay, and then
But one more question. I hate it when shall I go?
you can.
This might be racist, but I hate it when Mexicans cut you in line and act like they can't speak English.
Oh.
He's in the real though, like. Hey, hold on.
All my people be like, excuse me.
Just get the fuck out of here. Stop throwing that red egg out of your head.
A lot of times too, like them motherfuckers be standing right up on your ass.
Right up on you, bump you, and try to hurry up and get in front of you in the line and act like they can't speak English. That's some bullshit.
I know you fucking serious.
Don't think because you 5'4", lady, you won't get slapped.
Bill know how to speak Spanish. He know how to, he understand that shit.
Yeah, I was smacking the shit out of you. Like, for real.
I be cool with Mexicans. I don't know.
I am too, but it's them old short fat Mexican ladies do that shit.
I'm new to Cali, so I be laughing at certain shit. I'm new, I be like, man, they tripping. Is this more shit?
Yeah.
All the Mexican shit though is new to me though. Like
Okay.
all of this shit, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So I be taking the Mexican shit one day at a time.
I'm from Atlanta, I still don't like that shit. Fuck that.
It's tricky.
Don't cut me in line like that. I'm talking about the blatant, disrespectful cut. Like,
Yeah. But I kick a Mexican in his ass.
she been through that.
The coolest man trying to skip me from the track.
Elote, man, get your picture.
Well, I hate it when.
Okay, damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna get a little harsh on it. I hate it when.
You can be real. Mine tended to revolve around joking and shit like that. I'm serious, but you know you can be as deep as you want.
I hate it when I scratch your back and you forgot who scratched when it was itching. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate, but you forgot who was there for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good I hate one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so that's
We
my.
all feel that on some level. Where it's like, damn, nigga, you really forgot? All right.
That's why
I didn't do it for that, but
I be too deep sometimes though. That's what she be trying to tell me. That's what my whole team be telling me. That's why I keep my boy asthmatic because he keep me turned the fuck up. He just make me forget about. Like, you know how like you always be deep. You know what I'm saying? Like if you the deep person around, motherfuckers always like, damn. He's fresh today. What's up, nigga?
At least he's fresh today.
What you got to say, nigga?
What you got to say? Here, smoke the blunt, get a drink.
But I always be deep, baby. Like, chill out sometimes. Alright, chill. Cool. I ain't gonna talk about no deep shit.
yeah.
Why you niggas game banging today? Ain't blew up this fight.
Yeah. Here he go again.
Yeah, my shit.
Them was the rules running came up. My daddy hustle, auntie hustle, mama hustle, uncle hustle, brother hustle, had to hustle, ask for nothing, stand for something. Ain't no luck to where I grew up, had to get it out the mud.